Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Broncos will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bruins offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Got room to work. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bruins want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Bruins decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The Broncos offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finds a little space. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Lots of running room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Yeah, Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
It's caught. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball.
Intercepted. Got room on the return. At the 30. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? And when they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a crease. It's Sherrod. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll pull them back to within 6. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Matthews. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Using the quick game. There he goes! And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the Bruins will move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Quickly complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Bruins will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Play action. Got his man on the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got him. Wide open spaces. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
That makes UCLA 12, Boise State 3.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Flushed out of the pocket.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll send the back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Sherrod. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
Back to pass, it's Madsen. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that in. I know that.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. The short hands, it's Flores. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running to the left. Nice move there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bruins will have it first and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. Texas State managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in San Marcos this week. These Bobcats are to blame for this one being so close.
Complete in the middle.
Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down. Working that left side now. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spangler. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, all right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
On the ground, it's Thomas. Oh, a lot of space.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. It's complete to the right. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on 3rd down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the 1st.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flores. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. The RPO, it's complete. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal. And the Bruins line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Madsen. Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sherrod. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll swing that big leg for 3. Already got a hand on it. It's blocked. Scoop it up and going the other way. He's loose down the middle. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning on the Jets. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Utah was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Utes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Finds his man. It's Flores.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down coming.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Punt is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Second down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Gives it on the option. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Sherrod. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Broncos in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. He's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. Got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Now, when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking for space. It's Sherrod. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. got the quick pass. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Broncos have this offense rolling.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Plucks it out of the air. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Boise State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Caught. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football.
It's a running room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bruins will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
And, man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
He'll field the punt and look for room. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick release on the RPO. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Broncos want to move quickly. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. At the 45, on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end. Oh, my goodness, he's not even close to the 1st down marker, and they'll have to give up the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Got a man in the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense, quick tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Broncos are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick it. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.